Don't waste your time and do even a single bicep curl this year. You see, when we train muscles in isolation, we interfere with the whole movement system. You could seriously affect your walking and running gait, your throwing and striking. How many bodybuilders have you seen not only tear their biceps in the gym, but they might go and try boxing, for example, and they tear their bicep because they're vulnerable and at risk. That muscle is so used to being overloaded. Avoid isolating anything, whether it's the chest, the biceps, you're gonna be at high risk of injury. So let's say you want to box. You'll be half of the way there in these movement patterns.
So he says when you work muscles in isolation, it'll ruin the whole movement system. Then why do all top-end professional athletes have strength coaches getting them to do weights? However, he's not wrong to say that the movement pattern could be affected by weights. If you try to use heavy dumbbells when you're shadowboxing, your body would change the way that you think you need to punch, and it won't help you in the sport. But what a good strength coach will do is load fundamental movement patterns that will transfer over the strength you want without affecting the sport-specific movement that you have. He's right to say that the injury comes from an overload, but the overload would be that the muscle is too weak and it can't take the impact. Boxers will commonly deal with shoulder issues due to the heavily rounded posture and very weak upper back muscles, and now you actually need isolation for the upper back. And I have seen many people who do bicep curls that can box better than him. And that's not even a knock on him. That just means it's a different skill and a different movement pattern. So don't hesitate to do some bicep curls this year. It won't affect your sport.